Seconds away from back-to-back world championships for the Patriots.
Look, when Wentz went down, that's the end of the Eagles with the Super Bowl. Like, everyone get that out of your head.
Tom Brady is just about done. It could be his next game he plays. It could be a year from now. But he is going to fall off a cliff. Tom Brady is going to be a bum in short order.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back. Welcome back to The Mind. We are here, and guess what? It is the Super Bowl edition of The Mind. We're going to talk Super Bowl, of course. Patriots, Eagles. Who are you going for? Let us know. Also, WWE Royal Rumble, awesome. The first ever women's Royal Rumble was great. The men's was great. It's a lot of stuff happened since we've seen it last time, so sit back, relax, and welcome to The Mind. All right, some breaking news. As of yesterday, the new quarterback in Washington is Alex Smith. So that means Cousin Kurt, you're out of there. Welcome to free agency. You're about to get paid. A couple landing spots I see for Cousin Kurt. Cleveland would be a great, if Cleveland can get him, that'd be so good for them. They got the number 1 pick and the 4th pick. If they can pull off Kirk Cousins, now they ain't got to worry about trading back or trading for a quarterback. They can take Saquon Barkley and whoever they choose with the 4th pick. What does this mean for Washington? This means Alex Smith is now your quarterback for the foreseeable future. I'm a fan of Alex Smith. I think he's a very talented quarterback. Can't throw the ball down the field as good as Kirk Cousins, and he manages his games per se. But guess what? Alex Smith won games, and he doesn't turn the ball over a lot, which Kirk Cousins did. Will Kirk Cousins throw for 4,000 yards before Alex Smith will? Of course he will. But that is breaking news in the NFL, as opposed to just talking about the Super Bowl, which is coming up this Sunday, 6:40 Sunday night. Patriots, Eagles. Nick Foles, can he complete the miracle run here that he's kind of doing, a backup quarterback? Can he lead his team to the Super Bowl and win it? He's led them there. Can he win it? And then you got the complete opposite of that in Tom Brady, 5-time Super Bowl champion, Tom Brady, going against Nick Foles. So the comparison of quarterbacks is totally different. But it's going to be a great game. I'm going to get more in depth to it here in a few minutes. But that's kind of an NFL update. The Pro Bowl has happened. I don't even know who won, because guess what? Nobody cares about the Pro Bowl no more, because it's not fun. So either way, we're going to get some NFL talk more here, joined by Georgia, and we're going to get things going. All right, so WWE Royal Rumble just happened. Wow, was it a good time for me anyway. What about you, Georgia? Did you enjoy it?
Yay.
All right, Georgia enjoyed it. So first off, the first match of the night was AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in a 2 versus 1 for the WWE Championship. And if Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens won, they would have been co-champions, but they did not win, and AJ retained his title, which is good for us, because later in the night we'll get to that. Also, after that, we had the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match with the Usos versus, who do they go against? Oh, Chad Gable, Shelton Benjamin, and the Usos in a 2 out of 3 match, 2 out of 3 falls match, 1-2-0. 1-2-0. That's what I said, fool. And then we had the 30-man men's Royal Rumble, and man, it was a good time. We had some big-time surprise returns. Rey Mysterio came back. The Hurricane came back. What you talking about?
What's up with that?
What's up with that? And it came down to the final 4 of Finn Balor, John Cena, Shinsuke, and Roman Reigns. Of course, everyone thought Roman Reigns was going to win. Everyone's like, no, we don't want the big dog. Roman Reigns to win. We didn't want him to win. And then they threw Finn out. Everyone's like, hey, oh, man, that sucks, because he hadn't been in there since number 2. So maybe that means they have big things planned for Finn Balor. It would be awesome if they did. And then Shinsuke eliminated John Cena after John Cena and Roman Reigns had like a face-to-face, and yeah, everyone was booing him and like, "Ooh, you suck," and Roman Reigns, "Boo, you suck," and nobody wanted to see either of those two win. And boom, Shinsuke eliminated John Cena, and they're like, "Oh my God, he eliminated John Cena!" It was great. Everyone's going crazy. And then Roman Reigns, of course, boom, boom, he does what he always does, and he's this close to eliminating, and boom, Shinsuke reversed it, and he eliminated Roman Reigns, and the place went nuts. It was awesome. I think it was one of the best Royal Rumbles in a long time. I think it was great. I thought it was great. No, you don't think so?
Women's Rumble was better than the men's Rumble.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. For those who haven't seen it or haven't heard, they had the first ever women's 30 women's Royal Rumble, and it was damn good. Damn, it was good.
They played when girls stopped from things, she should have won.
Nah, man. Asuka is a shit. Asuka is probably the best. Boom, boom, besides Charlotte.
We had Alita show.
Yeah, Alita came back. Trish Stratus came back at number 30, who we all thought was going to be Ronda Rousey, but it wasn't at number 30. And Tori Wilson came back, and she was looking fine. And there was a cool little segment between Mickie James and Trish Stratus because they had a big old feud back in the day. And that was pretty cool. But yeah, Asuka won, and Charlotte and Alexa Bliss got in the thing there. She's going to pick who she's going to choose to pick at WrestleMania for the belt. And then boom, some music hit, and walks out one of the best UFC champions of all time. Ronda Rousey showed up wearing Roddy Piper's jacket. It was pretty cool. She came out, did the whole point at the WrestleMania thing, and there we have it from there. It's really, really good. Also on the show, Jason Jordan and Seth Rollins lost their Raw Championship belts to Cesaro and Sheamus. Jason Jordan's hurt in real life apparently, so that's probably why. But yeah, it was great. Oh, almost forgot. Brock Lesnar beat Kane to beat Braun Strowman and Kane in a triple threat match for the Universal title. If you ever watched the match, which you should, I recommend you go watch the whole thing.
It was a decent match.
It was a decent thing. Could have been better. They were a bit slower than I thought they did, but kind of the energy was out of the building after the Royal Rumble there. But yeah, he did. I was just about to get to that. Good point there, Georgia. Braun Strowman kneed the hell out of Brock Lesnar's face. Brock was like, "Hold up, bro." Nah, G. Do nice little uppercut, and then plow. Right on the side of the head. Maybe we can pull up a video and add it to this so you can see it. But if not, go check it out. It's pretty cool. And that was a Royal Rumble. And it gets 2 thumbs up from me. And storyline going down the road to WrestleMania. It looks pretty good. We got Fastlane, and Elimination Chamber coming up as well. And they're going to have the first ever women's Elimination Chamber match. So that should be interesting. G, you got anything to add?
No. I mean, I think it's time for them to put a belt around Braun Strowman's waist.
No. As long as it ain't the Miz's belt, we don't need to touch that. I hope he beats Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns in a triple threat match at WrestleMania. That'd be great. Everybody would appreciate that.
And never give Braun Strowman and Brock regular old one-on-one match. There's always somebody in between in that match.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll have more updates as we go down the road. And that was your Royal Rumble WWE review and update. Go check it out. All right, so we are back once again doing the picks. There's only one game to pick. Only one game to pick this week because it is Super Bowl. So we're doing little different segments with me, and who has an pick is be me, co-host T. We got Georgia, who is the champ right now. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that because I lost my belt. Yes, people, I lost my belt. Georgia has the belt, so hopefully we can get a hold of him. But he's acting real diva-like right now and won't pick up the phone because he's running this whooping. Either way, we're talking about the Super Bowl. Who you got?
Oh, man. I'm going to pick the
all right, well, first of all, who do you want to win?
I don't care unless I'm a Colts fan.
Right.
I love him, boy, Andy. He'll be in there a couple years. But anyways, I'm going to go with the underdog, man. I think a lot of guys think the Patriots going to win. But I got faith in that defense, man. I think they're going to get after Tom Brady, put some pressure on him. That defense has really carried the guys. A lot of people didn't think they were going to make it this far after Wentz going down. But when I seen that, the whole season I really was talking about the defense carrying them. I mean, Wentz is a really good quarterback, and that helps him just just that much more. But my notion is a quarterback's best friend is a great defense. You know, ask Trent Dilfer, 2000 Ravens. He'll tell you.
Well, yeah, Carson Wentz is like 10 times better than Trent
I'm just saying. We can see you don't have to be that good of a quarterback to win the Super Bowl. Trent Dilfer.
Yeah, because Nick Foles is about to win the Super Bowl because it sounds like you're taking the Eagles. Yeah. So what's your score? Because I think we're all.
I'm gonna go. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game, man. I'm gonna go 28-25.
28-25 Eagles. All right. Here's my prediction. Shut up, little dog. You're gonna get to be part of this. Then you just picked the Patriots. Anyway, you're gonna lose, little dog. I'm also gonna roll the Eagles, and it kills me to say that as a Panther fan, also as a diehard Dallas Cowboys fan. That really kills me to say the Eagles win. I hope they win the damn Super Bowl. But I think they're going to win. Actually, I don't think it's going to be very close. I think they're going to win 24. No, excuse me. Let's say 20. Yeah, 24-17. Eagles. Tom Brady's throwing 3 picks. Yeah, Tom Brady will throw 3 picks, and 1 will go back for a pick 6. And we'll get more in detail on my prediction later when I talk to my cousin over the phone. On Squad Up, because I have another bold prediction to go along with that, and so does he. So all year long, when it came down to me and T, I had more wins than him, just to throw that out there. But it don't matter, because he'll have next year to try to come back and get the belt. He held it once this year. He was a one-time champ. So congrats to him, and shout out to Vell for helping me out all year. Any last words? What's your thoughts on the upcoming season?
Andrew's coming back. Yes, sir. He's just started his rehab. He's close to throwing. We got a number 3 pick, 3rd most in cap space by $80 million. I think we should go after Anza, draft Barkley, get back to our win ways. Coach Nation, baby.
Yeah, all right. Well, Barkley won't get the 3. I doubt it. If he does, you can have him as a hell of a pickup if that does happen. But yeah, there you go. There's Savell. I'm Nelson. Let's see who else we can find to talk to about this game. All right, so we are here. We are now with Pops. We just left with Tavell. We're getting everyone's predictions for the show. We're back at it.
Okay, then.
We're back at it. So,
all right.
So far, gotta scratch my nose there. So far, Tavell has taken the Eagles. I think his prediction was 28-25. I have also taken the Eagles at 27-17, I believe I said. Todd Brady's throwing 3 interceptions, by the way.
No. He'll throw 1.
He'll throw 1. All right,
One
so
interception.
who's winning the game, score, and why? And this is for the belt. Last belt of the year.
Last belt. I want the belt.
Last
it's
matchup
going to
of
be
the year.
the Patriots will win the game, though I am not rooting for them. But they'll win. Tom always wins.
All right.
Tom terrific. Handsome Tom.
Handsome Tom. All right. So after your love affair of Tom Brady there, what is your score and why?
Okay, let's go 32 for the Brady's, the New England Brady's.
New England Brady's.
And let's go 28. Let's see, 28 for the Eagles.
28 for the Eagles. All right. Anything last words on NFL season before we leave out for the Super Bowl?
I wish it was starting again. Yeah.
But in 2020, we get the XFL, baby.
XFL.
And hopefully they put it after the NFL so we can enjoy football year round. It'll be great. But either way, that's Pops, a.k.a.
But we do have the Daytona 500 coming up.
500, Bo.
500, Bo.
A.k.a. coldest out of here. In the house. All right, welcome back to the newest edition of Squad Up. And once again, the second-time caller, first ever second-time caller on the show. We are joined by the Eagles fan himself, Jimmy Dean. How's it going, brother? 3 days away. All right. So, last time we talked when was the last time we talked? Was that before or after the Panther game? It was after the Panther game, I believe.
That was after the Panther.
It was after. Yeah. Because we were talking about it, and then the next day it happened. Because we know what we're talking about, because we're geniuses and all that good stuff. Squad up. So, middle of your season, everything's going great. Everything is rolling their way for the Eagles, and boom, bada boom, Wentz tears the ACL, breaks his leg. Initial thought when it happened.
Well, obviously it was a gut punch. We were praying for it not to be a torn ACL. Turned out to be a torn ACL. And I just kept thinking, okay, 2013, Mickey 6. 2013 threw 7 touchdowns in one game. A 27-2 ratio. I mean, we could do this. The defense was right. The defense, and I mean that's what happened. The ball fell our way a bunch of times, and Nicky Six ball down against the Vikings. Defense is doing their thing, and that's hopefully the defense is what wins us the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and it was kind of crazy. For this year anyway, it's kind of one of those NFL moments of the season that you kind of remember where you were when you kind of heard about it type of deal. I was coincidence, I was just leaving another Panthers game where they played Minnesota and beat them. On the way home, got the satellite radio installed in there, and then I heard your announcer over it, and I called it late, and you're like, with the injury to Wentz and that voice, I forget the guy's name, if you can help me out here. Yeah, Merrill Reese, he's a pretty cool guy. I like how he says touchdown. Yeah, so I heard it there, I was like, wow, that sucks. Actually, I think I gave it a day or two before I called you because I know how that feels. But either way, we're.
Yeah, you would have thought, someone died for about a week. Philadelphia, it was a pretty dark time.
I believe I've.
There's only a couple callers, hey, I think about 45% of the callers were confident, but like early on, dude, it was like, all right, this, what's typical, Philadelphia down, but. The team came together, and that this year the team is very special. Like, it's not just one guy, not two guys, it's the whole team that's getting these wins.
Yeah, we were talking about that actually. We were talking on the phone a couple of days ago about that and how I felt, how I think not the Cowboys. They haven't been in the Super Bowl in forever. How the Eagles. Yeah, right. The Eagles. We were talking on the phone how I think and I believe the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl because of what you said. The ball bounced their way all year, even with the injury. As you pointed out, even going all the way back to, I think it was week 3 when they played the Giants. And week 3. Exactly, to win the game. And it kind of always, it just lucked out all year for them. So in my prediction in the championship, the fatal 4-way match between me, Tavell, Pops, and Georgia, I did take the Eagles. So I know you're taking the Eagles because you're an Eagles fan. But tell me why.
Absolutely.
Why do they win the game?
They win the game because they're going to pressure Brady. I actually saw that today that in all 5 Super Bowls, when Brady wasn't pressured 40% of the time, he won. The 2 times he lost to the Giants, he was pressured over 40% of the time. And ironically, the Eagles pressure quarterbacks 41.9% of the time.
Yep.
And that's exactly why I think they're going to win. Is that pressure on Brady? They're going to be in his face. They're going to take the run game out, so they're going to force him to pass. And from there, it's just going to be a nightmare. I see Brady having 2 turnovers, a sack fumble, and an interception. And going for a score.
And then he told me also on the phone that your bold prediction for the game was that the MVP would not come on the offensive ball on the offensive side of the ball. So.
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a defensive player. If I was to throw a guess out there, I'm going to say. I mean, Chris Long is balling out, but he doesn't play all that much. I mean, I'm thinking either Brandon Graham or like Malcolm Jenkins. I mean, Patrick Robinson had a pick 6 against the Vikings. I mean, I think it's going to be a defensive player, MVP. Yeah. It's going to be a sack strip for a touchdown or a pick 6.
Yeah. And off of your bold prediction of the MVP on defense, I went along with it with my bold prediction of Tom Brady with 3 picks, 2 by your boy. I call him Darby, but his name's not Darby. Or is his name Darby? Yeah, I was calling him Roby. So it is Darby. And he's going to get 2 of them, and he's going to take one back, and that will be your defensive MVP. And the Eagles will be your. or Fletcher Cox.
You know what? I would love to see that. I would love to see that. You know what's an interesting thing about too? I think the only two positions that have never been an MVP was any offensive lineman, and the punter.
Yeah, and then
That would be a hot take.
I forget the guy's name, but growing up as a Cowboys fan, I do know. I think it was Hayes that only MVP that came from the losing team. He won it.
Oh, yeah, the linebacker from the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think it was Hayes. I don't know why I'm thinking Hayes, but that might be it. But
You might be thinking of Lester. He was the corner of that.
well, I know another defensive player. Another defensive player that won an MVP came off the defense was a Cowboy. The corner, he got pick six. I think got 2 picks that game and ran it back for a touchdown against the Steelers. And once again, I'm mad at myself because the name is escaping me.
He was just some random nobody player, and then gets the MVP, and then
Yeah, he got signed by the Raiders on a big deal like next year. God. You know what? I'm looking it up. Give us 1 second, nation out there. We are looking this up because I have to know.
Yeah, look up and find out the MVP from the Cowboys and find out the player that got the 2 picks and went to the Raiders.
Yep. That was also a Cowboy, too.
Yeah, they both got Cowboys. But Super Bowl 52, it should be very exciting. Obviously, everyone wishes, including the NFL, that Carson Wentz was playing. On that note, I have a question for you. Who do you think wins the overall MVP?
Wow.
Announced the night before the Super Bowl.
That is a good question. Of course, it would have been Carson Wentz running away with it if it wasn't for the injury, I believe, in my opinion. But let's see here. God, that is a hard question. Tom Brady, comes off. I think if Antonio Brown would have played a little bit better in the playoffs, he played actually pretty decent, but I think the Steelers went farther. Yeah, the playoffs don't count. I would love to say Antonio Brown because he balled out this year.
I think he would be the first wide receiver that ever won it.
And then you also got Todd Gurley, who is possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would have to say, I'm going out on a limb here and say, I'm going to say Todd Gurley.
If I had to put money on it, it's going to be Tom Brady, which is also another interesting fact that no MVP or passing leader, might be both, has never won the Super Bowl the same year.
Nope. And I know that the hard way with with Cam Newton. Super Paul's my boy Cam Newton.
Yeah, Cam Newton. Matt Ryan. He was the passing leader last year, right? Or he won MVP. He won MVP last year.
Yep. And he did not win the.
So shit, I might be rooting for Todd Terrific to get that MVP.
You might just have to do that. All right, let's see here. All right, I finally got it pulled up here. Chuck Howe, the linebacker, Dallas Cowboys, 1971.
Yeah. But I don't
there.
foresee this game being a stinker like that one was, because that was a bunch of field goals, I believe, and low scoring.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really have a score. Right now, live radio, my prediction for the game is going to be Eagles 28-23.
28-23. That's interesting because I said Eagles 28. Switched it up from what we talked about on the phone. I switched it to 28-17 and a kind of a bigger win over the Patriots than people think. And Larry Brown would be the corner from the Cowboys that won it. And yep. And then went on to the Raiders after he got paid too. Got fucking paid.
Oh yeah. Al Davis was like, oh, let me just sign the full MVP. Even though the guy did nothing in his career before that.
Yeah.
And he got two gimmies in the Super Bowl.
It kind of reminds me of on a higher level of my boy from Carolina who got 3 picks against your Eagles in the NFC Championship game.
Ricky Manning Jr.
Yeah, Ricky Manning Jr. Then he got 2 years later. He had a decent year the next year, and then 2 years later he got a big deal from the Bears.
Isn't that funny how I remember the guy's name?
Yep.
It fucking haunted me.
Yep. Ricky Manning Jr.
Barber. Oh, God. We need this win. erase all that negativity.
Yep. And you know what? I hope you get it, man. I hope you get it.
I'm praying, dude. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be insane.
Yes.
Super
Oh,
Bowl,
yes.
Wells Fargo Center.
All right.
It's gonna
So.
be like the biggest pep rally ever.
All right, so yeah, let's talk about the Wing Bowl here. I know about it because I go up there quite a bit. I've heard about it over the radio, Philadelphia radio. So fill us in on what it is, and you're going to be there tomorrow, and what you're looking forward to.
Well, what I'm looking forward to is we're going to be cracking beers at 1:30 in the morning. Basically, you got yourself a wing eating contest at the Wells Fargo Center. The Wing Bowl was created 26 years ago because we had nothing to celebrate around the Super Bowl. So WIP decided to, create this event, and now it exploded into an enormous event where it sold out tickets. We sold 500 more after the Eagles won the NFC Championship game, and it's going to be a wing eating contest on the floor. A lot of celebrities. Ric Flair's going to be there.
Woo!
You're going to have wingettes, a bunch of girls running around from the local professional dancing rangers in Philadelphia, if we can say that.
Can you say they might be cheerleaders?
Yeah, we're going to have some cheerleaders in there. So, yeah, it's going to be a giant event. It's going to be a huge pep rally. The city's excited. I'm excited. I'm actually leaving for it at 3 a.m. this morning, or tomorrow morning, I should say. We're ready to go. It's like I said, it's going to be a huge pep rally. WIP, if you want to go, Radio Pop app, you can stream it if you want to listen to the event. And it's going to be from like 6 a.m. to, I believe, 11 a.m. So Radio Pop app, stream it. I'll be there, tailgating, inebriated, and having a good old time. Excited for Super Bowl Sunday.
All right. Let's see. I got two more questions for you, and then a task for you. Then I'm gonna let you go because I know you gotta prepare your mental self and your liver for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I'm back in the coolers now. By the way, I'm wearing my Dallas sucks tomorrow.
Hey, it's only right that you do that. So, question one: Are girls named Delilah allowed at the wingettes part of the section?
Well, funny you say that because at Delilah's in Philadelphia, they're gonna be having a pig roast, and they're gonna be having a champagne wrestling match with a midget stripper referee.
Nice.
And I plan on being there.
Gotcha. Understood there. One more question: Alex Smith, Kirk Cousins. If you had to pick out of the two, who do you take?
Oh my God, the Redskins are a joke. They're a laughing stock. You gotta be kidding me. Every fan of the NFC East is so happy right now that they just wasted $71 guaranteed $1 million to an older, I'd say, worse version of Kirk Cousins.
Worse version.
Not to mention they got rid of Deshaun Jackson. They wasted 2 years of franchise tags on him. What was the point? The Redskins are a joke, and they're getting rid of one of their best corners.
Yeah, that was my big thing about it is, all right, yeah. And then another thing about
Washington for making this weekend even better. Oh, and by the way, B-Dog Weapon X is going to be getting that gold jacket. So this is a big weekend for Philadelphia.
huge weekend. And speaking of big weekends in Philadelphia, last weekend it was a Royal Rumble. I'm going to get into that later. I'm not going to bore you with the wrestling on your side of things. But let me tell you, Philadelphia fans are not only great football fans, they call me an asshole. Like a whole parking lot call me an asshole. But you know what? They're great fans. They're kind of mean, but they're awesome. And also, too, yeah, they're passionate. There you go. I love it. Just like they were in the wrestling, absolutely electric crowd. They had a F you Tom Brady chant going at a WWE event. It was great, right? And I know I really do like Tom Brady. He's Tom terrific. I love him as a player. I like him, but it's time for it to go down now. It's going down. And then the task for you is this. I need Ric Flair's autograph. Make it happen. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Listen, if I get Ric Flair, you got an autograph. And I'm getting an autograph. And we're going to go,
Woo, because he's the will and done. Son of a gun. Woo, Gator wearing.
Just clap it right there.
Woo! Woo! All right, brother. Hey, be safe. Keep your liver safe. And we'll talk to you after the Super Bowl, win or lose. I want to get your reaction. So we'll see you next time, man.
I'm gonna be giving you some radio clips from this Super Bowl parade down Broad Street.
Do that. Hey, be litty, be safe, brother. We will talk to you next time on Squad. Oh, go ahead. All right. You can go to hell on that note. Love you. See you later. All right. So we're here with the reigning defending champ, Georgia. Yes, he won last time and defeated me for the picks, but it's all good. It's all good.
Told you.
Go ahead, have your moment, G. Have your moment. I'll let you have the floor here.
Put the camera on. Told y'all. I told y'all I was gonna do a champion. And now I sit here. Your king. You bring on old money. You bring Tavell. You can get this chump another shot. I'm out of here.
All right, so with that, very interesting. Thank you for letting us know that. It's all good. So Super Bowl.
I'm gonna do it again.
He's going to do it again. All right. So if he, the champion over here, will shut his mouth, we can get to the show and we can finish this. All right. Can we compromise here? All right. Zay, I'm getting sick and tired of you over here with the belt, fake champ, you're false champ. I don't want to hear it either way. So Tavell went Eagles. I went Eagles. Pops went Patriots. I can't remember everyone's scores, but we'll go back, write them down so we know who you got, and the score. Champion takes home belt for the year till next year. Who you got and why, big guy?
I'm just saying, might as well crown him, man. 6 championships, 6 Super Bowls, all that. Tom Brady's gonna bring home another one, man. And you know, the Eagles, this was gonna happen. The Eagles gonna play defense. They're gonna get them. They're gonna pressure them. They're gonna be up for a little bit, and then when it really matters, like 3 minutes left, Tom Brady's gonna be Tom Brady. And my score is 28-21. That's simple. Tom Brady by a touchdown.
Tom Brady by a touchdown. All right, well, there goes George's picks for last game of the year. Before we leave, George, just your kind of take on the entire NFL season, real quick, and also what you think going forward is, something like that.
Season
Kirk Cousins deal. What you think about that? Alex Smith, you don't know. So you don't know. I'm about to drop some news on him. He does not know, apparently. Wow. This is a moment. So the Redskins traded a 3rd-round pick and one of the corners, a young guy, I can't remember his name, Fuller, I believe it might be, or something like that, to the Kansas City Chiefs for Alex Smith and gave him a 3-year deal. So Kirk Cousins is pretty much gone in Washington. I can't believe we didn't know about that.
Man, that's a bombshell. But nah.
You really didn't know about that?
Nah, I know about that.
Oh, why'd you be over here?
Say Kirk Cousins trade.
Hey, Kirk Cousins, well, the Kirk Cousins situation over here. You just messed up everything. I was over here like, wow, we're having a good time. So anyway, that's Georgia. We're done with it. He can be champ all he wants to be, but he won't be champ after tomorrow. Goodbye. All right, so we have everybody's picks for the Super Bowl, right? So Philadelphia Eagles fans. Philadelphia Eagles as a team, as a diehard Dallas Cowboys fan, as a diehard Carolina Panthers fan. Speaking on behalf of Georgia over here as a diehard Cincinnati Bengals fan, beat the GOAT, baby. Beat the GOAT for America. You can do it.